What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to another video with Sniper Red Snackers, and today we have a deck profile of what is it?
Megazoo.
Megazoo. All right. Our friend over here, Alvin's gonna tell us about his
government name and everything.
his Megazoo. Let's get started.
Great start. What did you do today and the week before and the week before?
That's right. What did you? How
Today I got X1, 5th place at Locals. Last week, 6th place. It's pretty consistent deck list. I think it's pretty good. It's a pretty standard Megazoo list though.
You know.
What she said.
Yeah, I'm gonna start with the eggs. We play 4 Demi Vmon. Pretty standard. You don't play the 5th egg because you wanna open up with Demi Vmon.
Nice.
Yeah, but he's pretty good. For your level 7s, we're playing 3 Omnimon, 2 Alter S, 2 Millenniumon, and 4 Ragnarlord. So you want to make sure you have a 7 in hand. These usually get the flow of the game going. You want to apply pressure as soon as possible. Ragnarlord being the heart and soul of the deck. Yeah. That's pretty
That's the pressure you want.
For the 13s, we're playing 2 Craniumon. This makes your red matchup a lot easier. You don't want to open him really early because he's hard to play. 13 being a very big cost, but he's very important, especially in the red matchup. Then we play MVP of the deck, 4 Machine Dramon.
I hate that card.
He's pretty mandatory in the deck. You want to see him early, but him being a 12 is also pretty hard to play, but you have to play him. He's just too good.
Now when you need Digiball too from
And then Alter S. And then you start crying.
For the 11s, I'm playing 4 Volcanodramon and 2 Magdramon. So I was playing 3 and 3, but I cut this down to 2 because starting the game, this does nothing for you. And Volcanodramon applies pressure to the opposing board. You want to make sure you have board presence, and you want to make sure you're clearing your opponent's board as soon as possible. So I feel like this is the correct ratio. Yep. For the 10s, we're playing 4 Bry and 4 Duran. So these make your Ragnarlord free. You can also play these turn 1, them being a 10. Yeah, pretty self-explanatory. And then I'm playing a couple 5s in the deck. I'm playing 3 Infernmon and 2 Skull Grey. So I feel like 3 and 2 is the correct number. Skull, this being more live than Skull because not a lot of decks will always have a blocker on board. In the mirror or versus Ragnarlord, this is MVP, but Infernmon does a lot more compared to Skull Grey.
What do you play for?
And I'll play 5 and 2. But
No, what this guy what do you play for?
no, I wouldn't play 4 Skull Grey. It's too cloggy. For the 3s, 4 Vmon, 2 Gobblemon. So these help with consistency in the deck. You want to draw cards. You're hard playing a lot of your cards. So sometimes you don't get to draw. So these help you draw and make your blue option cards live. This is more important than this. So I feel like 4 of these is a lot more important, obviously, and then 2 of these.
That's disrespect. And now ultimate up.
I wish.
You play 2.
For the option cards, I'm playing 3 Kakaida's Breath and 3 Kaiser now. So I cut this down to 3 because at the start of the match, this does nothing for you, honestly. You want to put Digimons on board, and if you hit this on security, this does nothing for you. If you have nothing on, you don't have multiple Digimons on board, this does nothing for you. I was playing 2 of this and 1 Gaia Force, but I cut the Gaia Force because sometimes you don't have a red Digimon on board to make it live, so this is a lot better. And the last 2 cards are 2 Tai. So you, if you play a deck that can memory starve you, it's very hard. So you want to make sure you have a tamer to get you to 3, so you make your 13s live and your 12s. So I feel like this is the best one. I was trying out TK, but honestly, having 4 security isn't that good, even though you're looking at it and getting knowledge on your security and adding a card to hand. This also making your blockers 1,000 more is very important. Craniumon becoming a 13 is very good as well against the Shine matchup. So yeah, and that's all.
So what did you play today? What's your best matchups? Your worst matchup with this deck?
Honestly, the regular security deck is really bad to play against. Any deck that can practically clear your board and not let you have board presence is very hard. The red matchup isn't that difficult. Having Cranium on, blue being difficult at the beginning because they can apply pressure real early. Yeah, usually a lot of decks like that can apply pressure really early are really difficult, but I feel like the deck performed really well. I played against black, I think it was, two matches of yellow, one shine, one security control, and one red, I believe. But other than that, I feel like the deck performed very, very well. I wouldn't really change anything. I think this is pretty good of a list, and it performed good.
What's the only deck you lost to today?
My only loss was to security control.
How about the week before?
Oof, I actually don't remember. I think it was the same thing. I want to say it was a variant of yellow, but all in all, yellow is a pretty difficult matchup. Craniumon couldn't protect you there. Them minusing your cards is it's a hell of a thing. It's a hell of a thing.
Annoying.
Any cards you gonna add in? What's the next up? Great battles.
Great Legends?
Great Legends.
Well, Great Legends, I'll be making like a second Megazoo list. It'll be a little different than this one, more like a stun variant.
So you'll play both, or you're gonna add new stuff?
I'm
to
gonna
this
play
one?
both. This one I won't really change much. I'll probably add the different Omnimon and stuff like that, and when all that other stuff comes out. But other than this, I feel like the list is pretty good. Nothing I'm really gonna change.
Nice. How long you been playing Digimon? Let everybody know.
Just
you started from the beginning, or you started?
Nah, it's just been a couple weeks. It's just been like probably a month now, 3 weeks. But the game's been really fun. Been picking it up and been having a lot of fun with it. Been going every week to locals, and it's been pretty good.
And it's really easy to get into, right?
Yeah, really.
So
is.
guys, so if you're not a Digimon player, you want to try out the game. Is it crazy? Do you say it's a crazy expensive game, or?
Nah, I wouldn't say it's crazy.
So if somebody wants to get into it, you think with a, let's say, what's the budget, like $100 budget?
Yeah, you can make a pretty good deck with $100.
And actually get into the game?
Yeah,
And
of
still
course.
play competitive?
Yeah, of course.
So guys, there's one up already to play. Well, you got like 3 reasons already why you could start playing this card game and try it out. I encourage everybody who wants to try a new card game or has been bored playing their old card game, try it out.
Yu-Gi-Oh!
Oh my gosh. Yu-Gi-Oh players don't hate us. I love Yu-Gi-Oh too, but